Hey guys, how's it going? This is Dave, and today we're going to do a little segment called 5 tips for getting more plays. A lot of you have asked, you're designing a level and you put your whole heart and energy and time into these levels. You want to make sure that you get as many plays as possible, as many people to see your level and play through and enjoy your level as possible. So what I've noticed is over the past 6 months, there's certain characteristics that some of the very best levels and designers do, and that's what I wanted to share today. This isn't a magic formula for getting all of your levels to the top of the charts, but it's at least some helpful hints that should hopefully get you a few more plays and a few more people checking out your level. So number 1, take a great screenshot. This is extremely important. Players are going to make a snap judgment when they first check out your level and they see the screenshot and they're going to decide whether they want to play it or not. And a lot of times you might have a really great level, but if your screenshot's not up to par, then people aren't going to want to play it and click through and press the play button. So make sure to use a little time and care and attention to the screenshot. So use the V and G keys in design mode. V changes the view and you can see blocks and floors above and below. So do that so you can see the most blocks possible. That's usually the best, it makes for the best screenshots. Also press the G key, which turns the grid on and off. It toggles it, and having the grid on sort of seems amateurish and like it's still stuck in design mode. You want people to play it and feel like it's active, so try to toggle the grid off before you do that. We're going to try to make that automatic in the future, hopefully. And then try to diversify what your screenshot looks like. So a lot of the Atmosphir levels have the standard blue background and the grid, and we've seen millions of screenshots like that. So use a little color, use some fog effects, use whatever you can in the rule book or how your level looks to make it really stand out. Make that screenshot very appealing, make it unique, and make people want to click through on it. Make it a level that you would want to click through on yourself. And another tip that some people have tried out is making sort of this title screen or block art picture and using that as your screenshot instead. And it works pretty well. It's something that, it doesn't show the level, but it shows at least some sort of, box art essentially for the level and a little teaser of what it's about. So it's kind of cool. It's a different way and it makes you stand out a little bit more. Number 2, build a good reputation. You want to be involved with the community as much as possible for other people to take the time to check out your levels. So that includes going to the forums and posting stuff about your levels and commenting on other people's stuff, commenting on other people's levels in the game, as well as getting active with the Atmosphir chat room, commenting on the blog, all that stuff. Anything you do interacting with the community is going to get more people seeing you, and you have more of a presence in the Atmosphir world. So when I see Big Drip 681's levels, I'm going to play them immediately because I know he's got a track record of great levels, but he also is very active in the community. He makes YouTube videos for his lonely levels and all that stuff, and it's really cool. Like, that makes me all the more willing to click on his levels when they come up. So, and another thing is just don't spam. Just don't every opportunity say, hey, check out my level, or my level's really cool, I have a new level, and post it all over the place. That's probably the worst way to go about it, and that will probably have a negative effect. Not only will people not play your current level, they're not going to play other levels that you make down the road. So try to be cautious about that. Number 3, make a series. So what I've done with a couple of my levels, the Platformed series and the Super Jumpland series, each of these are several levels that I've put together, and every once in a while I'll add a new level. So for example, just a while back, maybe a week ago, I put out Super Jumpland 3, and it's this whole thing that takes place on Mars. It's a lot of fun, but what's cool about that is when people see Super Jumpland 3, they want to go back and play Super Jumpland 1 and Super Jumpland 2, and so they're going to search for that. And it just gives, as I keep on adding more levels into that, people are going to not only play that original level, but they're going to go back and check out your old ones. Time and time again, I see that happen. Anytime I release a new Platformed or Super Jumpland level, I'll see all sorts of new comments coming up for my old levels and plays and stars and all that stuff. So it's a great way to sort of build upon a specific concept or theme you're working on, and also give people reason to go back and play older levels that you have. Now, sometimes, right now we have the feature to package levels together as games, and that's fun, and you might want to do that, but I would also suggest having those as individual levels as well, because games are sort of hidden. They don't always show up in the search results right now. That'll change in the future, but for now, do individual levels. Number 4, YouTube. YouTube is huge. Most people, when we look at our statistics for ways people found Atmosphir, the vast majority of them are through YouTube videos. And so that's a big source for people learning about Atmosphir and learning more about your levels and wanting to see, see them and play them. So you can do whatever you want with this. So you can make a walkthrough tutorial of how you, either a tutorial of how you made it from the design side of things, or a play walkthrough showing how to beat it or some secrets in your area or of your level, or you can even make like a movie trailer and put some really cool music to it and say, make it 30 seconds and coming soon, or have a voiceover in a world gone mad or something crazy like that. That's the type of stuff that will get your level out there. And video is perfect because it shows your level in action. It's something that a screenshot just can't do. It shows to show a video game, the best way to do that is going to be through motion, through music, through whatever sort of timing and phrasing you want to do in a video. So, and we've seen that a lot in people with some successful videos. They've done video walkthroughs, they've done design tutorials, all sorts of things like that. So it's very helpful. And then it's always going to be on YouTube. People are always going there. They're going to search for that, and it's going to bring new audience members in to play your level 2, 3, 6 months down the road still. Finally, the last step, make good levels. All right, this is common sense, but even if you follow steps 1 through 4, they're not going to matter if your level's just not up to par. So what I would say is make sure to check out the levels of the day every day and the contest winners when we have the design challenges, and really look at what they're doing and why those levels are rising to the top. A lot of times these are bigger levels with more complex ideas, and they have some really inventive gameplay ideas in terms of how they bend the rules or how they do things differently that we haven't seen in other levels before. So the best levels usually rise to the top, and it's just a natural process. So make sure that you're always going to become a better designer the more that you design in every level. I look back at my old levels, there's some really bad ones. I mean, honestly, have you played, there's that purple level I did, or the skull level? Oh, they're so bad. They're so bad. And I made the freaking game. I helped make this game. So, we've all got room to improve, and I'm still learning stuff new every day. That's a nice thing about going through and playing all these levels to try to find levels of the day and contest winners is you get to see what other people are doing and the techniques that they're using. So anytime someone has their level edit unlocked, check it out and see what they've done and how they do certain things. So that's how I learned about how to make moving platforms stop in a particular place to make bridges, or how to modify properties of an enemy to do a certain thing. That's an important thing to look out for. So those are the top 5 tips. I hope that helps a little bit, and I'm looking forward to playing your new and improved and awesome levels. So thanks guys for watching, and take care.